Hey, you use Unity, right? Yes. Well, it's got its problems. Problems? What are you talking about? Well, it's got this and that, and it doesn't do this properly, or there's some issues over there and all that. Oh, really? I guess. I'm not going to use it now. Oh my god. You saw what just happened? So, welcome to this episode of GameTalks, where we talk about app wars. So the thing is, pretty much every app that you find out there has its pros and cons. Okay? It can be anything from game engines such as Unity all the way to messaging apps such as WhatsApp, right? And whenever you do a Google search or a YouTube search, you will come across people who don't like that particular app. And yes, since we live in a democracy, everyone is entitled to their opinions, which is not bad. But for you to decide what you want to use based on someone else's opinions is not always right. Okay? So if you were to go to Google right now and search why is Unity bad, you will find dozens and dozens of pages listing out all the problems that the Unity game engine has. Okay, then you might think, fine, I'm not going to use Unity, then what else is there? Maybe Unreal. Okay, you start using Unreal for a few weeks, the same thing happens. You will find dozens and dozens of pages which lists out the problems Unreal Engine has. And then you're left thinking, oh my god, that's not good either, so what am I going to do now? Well, maybe you give up on game development and go towards video editing. Fine, so you go and get a copy of Premiere Pro and you use it again for a few weeks and the same thing happens. People complaining about why they stopped using Premiere Pro and why X software is better than Y. So this is pretty common. Any app that you find out there will have a whole bunch of people discussing its negative things. And that's okay, right? We as humans make mistakes. Not to forget, it is humans who design and develop the very apps that we use. So no matter what app you're using, you will find people who don't like it. And this doesn't only stop for apps. You can find the same things for operating systems such as Windows or Android or whatever, right? So what should you do in such a case? What I think is, if you pick an app, just stick with it. Use it, learn the concepts thoroughly. Once you're comfortable with doing whatever you want to do with that app, if you want to improve your knowledge base, then migrate towards something else. For example, if you started out with Unity and now you're hearing complaints about Unity has so many bugs and whatnot, don't shift immediately to Unreal if you haven't learned Unity properly, right? And the same thing applies. If you can afford to get a copy of Premiere Pro, again, don't pirate it. Watch my previous episode on privacy. We discussed about why it's wrong. But if you manage to afford Premiere Pro, then use it. It's a great app. If you can't, well, too bad. Use a free alternative such as DaVinci Resolve, which is also a good app. But again, the same thing happens. You will come across people who don't like that particular app. So listen to the heart. Pick an app, stick with it, and don't leave it unless you really, really want to. Don't leave it because someone tells you to leave it. Leave it because you want to leave it. Okay? If you made it this far in the video, Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. What you can do now is you can click the heart button down there to give me a like, and you can follow my page for more such game talks. And if you have followed the page and you're enjoying my content, then you might as well turn on my post notifications. Okay, thank you for watching once again. Have a good day/night wherever you are.